This is a 2014 to 2018 Subaru Forester. Before we get started though, let me give a quick shout out to Max Automotive for letting us use the car today to film the videos. They are a used car dealer here in Toronto, Canada. Check out the link in description for their entire inventory. Now let's go ahead and open the driver's side door right by where the driver's left side foot would go. That's where the primary hood release lever is. So pull it. Now in front of the vehicle, right below the Subaru emblem over there, that's where the secondary release lever is. So put one finger in there and push it left. While you're pushing left, lift up the hood and the hood goes up. It goes up and stays in place by itself because of that support rod, the hood strut right over there. Yep, that is good. Alright, let's get started. There are four bulbs. That's the passenger low beam, passenger high beam, then there's a driver low beam and driver high beam, and that's the order in which we'll replace all the bulbs. So let's get started with the passenger low beam bulb. That's the bulb right over there. The way to access it is from behind here. Right there. That's the bulb with the green label on it. Yep. Now the way to access the bulb is you can put your hand underneath there. There's enough space. See that? I can put my entire hand over there. First off, what we need to do is undo the electrical connector. So press down over there and then pull it off. You may have to wiggle it, but it'll come right out. Once you get the electrical connector off, notice the base of the bulb. Right now, see, it's at 6 o'clock. All you have to do is just twist it left, loosen it, and once it's loose, it's at like 4 o'clock. Just like that, take the bulb out. Let's take a closer look at it. It says it right there on it, H11, that's the bulb size number. H11, that's what you have to get. So get the new H11 size bulb. Make sure the new bulb has this orange O-ring on it as well. If not, get it off the old bulb, put it on the new bulb. Get the bulb in and position it the way I'm showing over here. Once it's sitting snug, it will look like that, and the base of the bulb will be pointing at 4 o'clock like that. Now twist your right to lock it in place, and that is good. Let's not forget to put the electrical connector back on. It only goes on in one way. Slide it on, click, and locked in place. Moving on to the high beam bulb. That's the bulb. Again, there's enough space for me to put my entire hand over there and access it. That's the bulb right over there. Again, undo the electrical connector first. You may have to wiggle this a few seconds more than the low beam bulb, as it tend to be stuck on there, but it will come off. Twist the bulb left, loosen it, and then get the bulb out. Now it's always a good idea to not touch the bulb glass surface with your bare hands, because you don't want oil from your skin to get on the bulb glass surface, as that may damage it. This is a 9005 size bulb. 9005, that's the bulb size number. Put it back in. When you're putting it, make sure that black part of the bulb goes behind the metal part completely. Once it's sitting snug like that, twist your right, lock it in place, and put the electrical connector back on. Exact same process as the low beam bulb. That's the bulb again over there with the green label on it. We have to first undo the electrical connector. So press down, wiggle it, it will come right out. Now loosen the bulb, twist it left. Now it's loose, and let's get the bulb out. And there it is. Again, same bulb as the passenger side one. This driver side one is H11. Same bulb size, H11. Get the new H11 size bulb, put it back in. Make sure it positions that way, the way I'm showing over here. The base of the bulb should be like at 4 o'clock. It sits snug. And now all you have to do is twist your right to lock it in place. So let's do that. That is good. Now let's put the electrical connector back on. Slides on. There's only one way it slides on. Slides on. Click. It's done. Moving on to the high beam bulb. The bulb is right over there. In this case, what I found is that the electrical connector was just too hard to come off. So what I did is I just loosened it, and then I got it out, and then I used both my hands to get the electrical connector off. And there's enough play in the wire to do that. So just loosen the bulb first. Don't worry about the electrical connector right now. Just loosen the bulb, get it out from the light, and now as you can see, there's enough play. I can get the bulb and the electrical connector out together, and now I can use both my hands. One hand to press down on the electrical connector, other hand is just holding the bulb. Wiggle this and it'll come right out. Okay, and that is looking good, and here it comes out. Good. This is the same bulb size number as the passenger, 9005. That's the bulb size number, 9005. Get the new 9005 size bulb, click it on. Let's put the bulb and the electrical connector in. Notice how the bulb goes there behind the metal part, goes in completely, sits snug. Twist your right now, lock it in place. That's it. That's pretty much it. See how easy the whole process was? Hope you found it useful. To close the hood, simply lower the hood, push it down and slam it shut.